Hello, my lovelies. Melissa from Metropolitan Cosmetics, and I'm overjoyed to see you again. It's an important time of the year. It's Father's Day. It's a time of honoring family. It's a time of expressing our love for one another. And that's what I'm here to share with you today. What we're going to do is cover quite a few topics on numerous levels. But what I'm wanting to do is also to offer my beautiful lovelies a special promotion over the weekend, which will be a 15% promo on all perfumes at Metropolitan, on the e-commerce site as well as in store. And I will share that wonderful code with you once we have completed this video. Now, given it's Father's Day, it's an expression of love, and love conquers all. Today, what I want to cover is two most prominent thinkers of our times. The one is Tolkien, and the other is Rudyard Kipling. And in point of fact, at Metropolitan, we have a perfume called If. And If is a poem written by Rudyard Kipling. Here is the cover for the perfume, and here is the box. And when you open the box, in point of fact, is the beautiful poem by Rudyard Kipling. This particular poem, Rudyard Kipling wrote for his son, called If, and how apt for Father's Day. We will be going into this in a short time. I start at the beginning. It's a very good place to start. And that is with Tolkien. Tolkien wrote the following: "It is not despair, for despair is only for those who see the end beyond all doubt. We do not." And I think that's very, very important in this time. He had a concept called hope without guarantee. And a lot of the Lord of the Rings is written around that moral or concept. When all seemed lost, Middle-earth was in a terrible catastrophe. It wasn't the kings, the wars, the swords that saved the day. It was the little hobbits. The little hobbits who had the correct moral principle, code, doctrine, who stuck together, who had hope without guarantee. It is that which saved the day. Another concept that Tolkien has is something called the eucatastrophe. The word catastrophe is a strong word. The word you is the U-turn away from it. And whenever there appears to be a catastrophe, in the wings waits the eucatastrophe. And the eucatastrophe being the U-turn back to status quo, balance, equilibrium, homeostasis, heaven on earth, is held within the heart. And I think that's a very important moral for this Father's Day. We turn away from catastrophe by holding true to moral code, family, principle, and love. I am now going to read for you the poem If by Rudyard Kipling, as I said, written by Kipling for his son, and it's within this beautiful box. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, Or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose, and start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on where there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and, which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Very, very powerful and beautiful words, but written by Rudyard Kipling. And I have prepared a couple of thoughts. Hope you won't mind in that I read them to you, in that I thought them through and noted them down. And here we are. This whole poem, in point of fact, is one sentence, one single complex sentence, if you like. We have one life, one single complex life, punctuated by what we think, say, and do. So to be a good human being and to succeed in life, we should keep calm where other people around us are losing their cool. We should have faith in ourselves, even when others doubt us. We should work hard and wait for the result patiently. We should not get tired by waiting and get impatient, wanting only quick results in return. People may lie of us, speak falsely of us, but we do not indulge ourselves in lies. We remain truthful. People may show their hatred towards us. We understand that they are confused. We do not hate them. We show our love and respect to others. Life is a combination of success and failure, joy and sorrow, good times and bad times. We should accept both and face both situations with a similar treatment, coherent treatment. Very often we see that people misinterpret or even deliberately distort our words to use it in their favor. We should not lose our temper hearing that. Rather, we should tolerate that, standing firm and in trust that we have spoken the truth. We have to hold our nerve. Hold on, says the poem. Even when we see our favorite things broken or life seems in turmoil, this is the way we get on top of the world. To keep our cool in all situations is not easy, but patience and mental toughness help us rebuild. There is a story of Isaac Newton himself. His very most precious papers were burnt by fire, and he had to start from the beginning. We should build ourselves strong enough, both mentally, physically, emotionally, so that neither enemies nor loving friends can hurt us. We have the grace of discernment and detachment. Moreover, we should develop healthy relationships with everyone around us. We should not judge. Time is precious, and we should utilize every minute of our life in productive work, wasting no time. Life is precious. And finally, as in the poem, comes the final achievement. We can bring heaven to earth. We can be on top of this world. We can be perfect, loving human beings. And like Frodo and Samwise Ganges, with love and truth in the heart, that is the U-turn. That is the U-catastrophe. So those are the big thoughts. And to conclude, the perfume Frappin. I'm just going to, I've sprayed a beautiful card. It's quite magnificent, really most masterful besides the beauty of the poem. It's a perfume of bergamot, ginger, fig milk, cashmere, sandalwood. It's masterful. Again, coherent, heaven to earth in a perfume. And so, my lovelies, the code is love. Love you all, and I will see you soon.